Welcome Capricorn, this is your June 2025 monthly reading. And for you, the thing that's going to be highlighted the most is love and relationships. And we have this summer solstice plus the sun in Cancer happening on June 21st. So that's going to impact you the most. And it's going to create a major reset in how you give and receive love. So boundaries and intimacy themes are going to arise. And you're being guided to learn to soften control and trust in divine union and embrace deeper emotional vulnerability. Okay, so we also have this Hierophant here. So there may be some traditions, some structures, some things that you find just aren't going to be working for you anymore. You've outgrown them, and that is going to be a source of contention, a little bit of a contrast and challenge. So you may have to sort of work through that with your partner, with a couple conversations. What else do we have here? The Eight of Wands. Okay, so there is going to be some communication here happening, so you may be communicating that to your partner, or you may receive some communication based off of you now sort of being in a different energy and them being able to sense and feel that. Also, with this Eight of Wands, you may want to prioritize what you talk about and what is most important to you, because you're becoming this newer version of you and recognizing that like these old traditions, values, organizations, structures don't work for you anymore. That may create a lot of change within yourself and a lot of adjustment, that transformation that you want to see happening here. So it could be like a lot of things to deal with at one time. So really focusing in and pinpointing just a couple of things of priority to you may be the better option for you. It may help you and your partner or your family to really transition to a higher frequency in a better way. So we also have this Eight of Swords here as well. So you may at times be feeling a little powerless or just restricted in some way. You may have been feeling that with these this traditional type of structure that you've aligned with previously, or you may feel like, and I'm hearing like it may be others that are making you feel like you don't have the strength and the power to move forward, or to separate or sever ties with that type of thinking or that organization here. But you absolutely do, because a lot of this is just self-imposed. Like, she could definitely get out of these binds and take this blindfold off. Okay, so if you desire to be different, then you will be different, and that's all that there is. No further discussion necessary, because you have it because you desire it. So we have this Five of Wands here. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some contrast here that comes up, and you will decide what is worth it to talk about, what is worth it to look through, what is worth collaborating on. You will have to decide that based off of what is important to you and how it makes you feel, and what's kind of going with you and what's leaving. Also with this Five of Wands, there could be a little bit of a struggle back and forth in these conversations, in these discussions, because it may be that your partner or family or other soul family probably not soul family, because these are individuals that just really aren't understanding where you're at, so they're not necessarily as aligned with you. So you may find that here. So this is all like your thoughts, your beliefs, your passions, the things that you know to be true here. And that's all that's coming up, all that's bubbling to the surface for you to decide what is for you and what's going to stay and what's going to leave here. So we have the Seven of Swords here. All right, so you may also find that you're deciding rather quickly. So you may just like sever ties, cut ties with that thinking or those organizations immediately. So that may be something that happens rather quickly. You may just like wake up and decide, yeah, that's not for me. Some of you have been thinking about this for a while. and you finally decide like, okay, I'm gonna step into that space. This is the new me now, and this is just how it's gonna be. So let's see, we have contentment here. Okay, I love to see that, because with you making these changes and adjustments, that's how you know it's for you. If it feels good, if it feels like a weight's been lifted, if it feels like you can now see things clearly, then you know that that's you becoming more aligned with your authentic self here. So let's look at potential challenges. Okay. So we have the moon. So there's more and more information that's going to come to light, and you may be feeling like you don't have all of the knowledge here to make these decisions, but you absolutely do, and you can trust that you will see all that needs to be seen at the exact right moment for you to see it. Okay, so you don't have to wait and like, oh, I don't know if I have enough information. I don't know if I have enough knowledge to do it yet. If you feel like it's something you want to do and it makes you feel like it's the right thing to do, and you feel that it's going to lead you to a path of fulfillment, and you're visualizing the outcome, and all of that's aligned with you, then it is the right thing to do. And as I said, the more you go down that path, the more you will find, the more you will figure out what is right. We also have this page of diamonds here. Okay, so you may be a little hesitant to move forward on your path here. And this also may result in like new projects or new opportunities that come your way as a result of being more your authentic self. And you may, I don't know, like, why would that be a struggle for them? Nine of Cups, okay. All right, so you may just be overanalyzing things, overthinking things. You may be being too cautious, too realistic, too practical. Okay, so yeah, you just gotta go with how you feel here and don't overthink it. Okay, because I know as Capricorn, you want to like dot your I's and cross your T's and all of that, but sometimes you have to allow more of that divine feminine energy to come through and go with how you're feeling and the energy, as opposed to thinking at it from such a logical place, because I feel like you've probably done that a lot already here. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have, there's a path you're meant to be on. I mean, you cannot make this up. It's right here. There is a path for you that you are meant to be on, and you are to trust it and trust in you. This is trusting in you. Okay. So let's look at some underlying fears here. So we have you just fearing this new journey. And I know as a Capricorn, I'm an earth sign as well. We're very grounded, and we just like things to not be so in flux. And we want to be like very, very sure. That's why we're cautious and we're careful, and we think things through, and we do a lot of research, and we think about it a long time before we make a decision here. So yeah, you need to go on this journey, okay? So whenever you're ready, you will do that. But the longer you take to take the step forward, the longer it's going to be. Okay? And know that as a part of this journey, we know that there's going to be ups and downs, and that may also be a little bit of a fear for you as well. Like, okay, so what you mean by downs? Like, how down is it? Like down, like down, or just a little bit of contrast here. You know, look, you're going on this journey and you're learning, and there's going to be highs and lows, and you know that that's with everything here. Even when there's really good times, there's still lessons that you're learning. Okay, so just go on the journey and enjoy the ride, as opposed to being very focused on the destination. We also have this 8 of what is the Eight of Pentacles here as well. You're also being guided as a part of this to have a healthier lifestyle. So for some of you, that may be like, I don't want to. I don't want to exercise and eat healthy and drink more water and all of that. But I feel like holistically speaking, and I'm saying this, don't come for me because I'm also working on this as well. It does involve you eating healthier and exercising and just being a healthier version of you. Okay, so more well-rounded, healthy all the way around, body, mind, and soul here. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. Don't shy away from that. Do it in moderation. Do it as you feel good and as you feel called to do it. But the more you do it, the more you're in that healthy space, the more you're going to see these blessings and abundance come through. The more you're going to be able to connect easier to source and to receive those messages because you're clear and your body's not filled with like junk food and sugar and sweets and all those things. You know what I'm saying? So I know for sure for me, it's a different experience to if like I don't eat healthy and I'm trying to, be spiritual versus when I am eating healthy and being spiritual. It's a much easier connection that I have because it's a lot of just noise here when I'm not eating healthy or when I'm not practicing healthy practices, I guess, if that makes sense. All right, so what else? What else might you fear? Okay, so we have this Knight of Swords here. Okay, so you may even be unsure of whether you have the strength and the bravery and the courageousness to follow through and to pursue this path and to be the person that you came here to be. Okay, and some of you, like, you may feel like it's happening a little too fast, or it might happen a little too fast, or can you control it if it happens quickly? Because if you do break away from these organizations, like, that's something that probably is going to happen rather quickly here. And so you might feel like, okay, so if I do that, like, then what? Then what do I do? What's next? Okay, so let's move into some guidance here and outcomes. Okay, so we have this Nine of Pentacles here. Wonderful. We do have the healthy lifestyle coming up. Okay, so you got it. You got the message and you're going to move forward. You're going to be healthier body, mind, and soul. And you're going to focus on that as well as your spiritual growth and development here. We also have a happy marriage, peaceful home life. And I know that I'm focusing a lot on your spiritual path here, your growth here, but I feel like that is aligned with who you're becoming, and it's going to show in your relationship. So to me, this is really a strong message about, like, get your house in order, get your home, your internal being, your energy in order, and that is going to help with the external part, help you with your partner, help you in relationships. Okay, but we do have that happy home coming out. So maybe there's something that you and your partner can do. And just as an example, it doesn't have to be this, but maybe you can both agree that you're going to eat healthier and you're going to subscribe to a healthier lifestyle. So, it will make it a little less focused on just you, but just something that you both are agreeing that, yeah, you want to incorporate into your life at this time. So like I'm saying, there's ways like you working within that are going to help in your relationship here. So we also have the Emperor. We have you stepping into your power here. So this can also mean like health and vitality and vigor. And you're going to be like a stronger person for your partner and be able to support them more. And like for some of you, again, this isn't going to be everybody, but for some of you, like having that healthier lifestyle is going to give you like more stamina. It's going to help make you feel like more open and ready for intimacy and able to handle it, and make you kind of feel like you've gotten back to a place where you recognize you were before. So you're going to feel sexier. You're going to, be more open to just intimacy. And I'll leave it there. All right. What else? So we have the 7 of crystals here. So 7 of wands. Okay, yeah, you're really overcoming adversity as a part of this. You're being brave, you're negotiating, you're collaborating with your partner here. And again, the outcome is success here. So you doing these things and putting focus into these areas within is going to have so many benefits and so much significance and positive influence on your partnerships and relationships. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. So we have you yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation and pining. And I feel like this is really about you and the things that you desire within yourself, and that also manifesting out into your relationships. So again, with going within to give yourself the unconditional love that you deserve and that you need, and you remembering who you are, which is a source of unconditional love, and you connecting with that, that's going to make this less of an issue for you and less of a struggle for you. And if you are in separation with your partner or with a loved one, then this is why you're being guided to go within. And even if you're not, remember we said going within and focusing on the self is going to help with your relationships externally. So either way, going within is the answer. It's the solution. Wonderful. So we have growth here, and there is soul family available to you. So you're being guided to seek out a mentor or a guide, and to also really take small steps towards your growth and development. And you may even want to, because we talked about here that like, yeah, you may have like a lot of change here that you're seeing here and wanting to happen, but you may need to do that in moderation. You may need to just focus again on just the things that are the most significant, the highest priority for you, and let the rest fall in line and fall into place. Okay, so what else? So we have a time for healing, and that time is now. This is absolutely what you're being guided to do. And we saw that up front initially, that like, yeah, you have this opportunity to really heal from any heartache, any pain, any contrast that's happening here by focusing within. We also have the Ace of Cups here with love coming out, peace, healing, harmony. We have creativity, and then we also have true love with this Ace of Cups as well. So if your partner is aligning and this is feeling good and sounding good, and you're able to collaboratively work through things and resolve situations and scenarios that come up in everyone's highest good, so everyone's benefiting, not just one party or one side, then that is where you know, like, okay, yeah, this is meant to be. This is how things are aligning for me. And if it's not, then that is a sign to you as well, that this may be just a lesson for you, and it is time to continue your healing journey and move forward. Okay, so you know what that means and what's best for you. So give me another one here. All right, so we have inner strength and you moving back to wholeness and recognizing your power. I love it. So that is where we're going to end this, because that is what we were talking about this whole time. So regardless, I know the focus is really about love and relationships this month, but the message for you is to go within and start there and get that inner strength and heal yourself. And that's going to naturally allow you to flourish on the outside and allow those relationships to flourish. And you're going to be more open and inviting and collaborative and wanting to work through things with your partner. Okay? All right, Capricorn, so those are the messages I have for you. I hope you have an awesome month. Take care.